Hello and welcome back to another Northern Pokemon Openings. My name's Professor Joel, and today, I'm just gonna go over a thing. I got this thing. It's a special little 2-pack tin. Kinda neat. I got myself a collection I bought, and yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Also, as you can see on camera, we have this beautiful champion playmat. These are from League Cups. If you go to a league, every 3 months they're allowed to host a big tournament called League Cup. First place in each age division is able to get themselves a playmat. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You guys should check out your leagues. You get some neato things. Like I said, I got this little tin today. That's a little bit of a new item. And I ended up buying a collection off someone for 30 bucks there. Yeah, we'll see what's inside there. And there's some other stuff. There was a bunch of bulk and energies, but this stuff's really not in the greatest condition, as you can see by the scuffing. So this is mostly just going to be tossed out. Like that's water damaged water right there. So there's nothing right here. Just some special energies, a few Pokemon, but like I said, it's all commons and uncommons. Nothing too special. There's a few trainers, some older stuff, but again, it's quite worn. You can see in the top here, there's a bit of fading, but you know, nonetheless, some old copycats and Professor Elm, my favorite professor of the bunch. Got a Moo Moo Milk. Just love the art style of the hard gold silver cards. You got a Cyrus's Conspiracy. Nothing too crazy. And a Push Power, which can be kind of interesting in some decks. I'm going to just throw it off to the side. There was a few rares in the bulk pack. Like not the bulk, but the, I guess the loose bundle of cards. There was Turtwig Hollow. Reverse from Diamond Pearl Radiant Dawn. An old Noah. We got ourselves an old Dragon. Back in the day, the dragon types were white, colorless, and they were actually weak to colorless Pokemon, so that was kind of cool. I kind of missed that mechanic. Get ourselves a cute little Poliwhirl and rare, and get ourselves Torterra from some type of Diamond Pearl set. Tropicus, one of my favorite Pokemon. I just love the fact that it's a flying tree. It's kind of cool. This Farfetch is just chilling on some twigs. Cool. Nice little house he made next to a cottage or something. Get ourselves some Megarinium. A nice Metapod. I just love the artwork, the line work on this card. Such a beautiful card. Here's those Giraffewig with a funny looking boy there. Look at that. Look at him. Just look at him. Being weird. Okay, here's those Dragon Gubite. Or not, well, colorless Dragon Gubite. Gibble. Get a Ducklet promo. Cool. This one has a little bit of a hollow to it. There's a blister pack thing from Black and White. A Garchomp level 71. That's kind of neat. Has 2 good attacks. Yeah, just 120 minus 20 for each energy attached to the defending Pokemon. But it was pretty good. I think this was a really good card back in the day. We got ourselves an Octillery. Back in the day, his original artwork, he had kind of rounded limbs that would roll, and it was supposed to be like a little tank, artillery, and just a switch card. Okay, it's just some stuff there. Oh, I just realized my time on this one's only 6 minutes. I might have to switch over to my other camera. Some other trades I got were just some rares and some reverses, nothing too crazy, but here's some stuff. A few trainers there, worth about 25 cents each, nothing too special. Got ourselves a full art Tate and Liza. That's about a $8, $10 card. Just a nice little thing. Has 2 options: shuffle your hand to your deck and draw 5, or switch. It's a pretty useful card. And a Dark Gyarados. This is just an uncommon, but it's from the EXT Team Rocket Return set. Just a very beautiful card. It has a nice bunch of energies in the back there. Very cool. I'm just happy to pick that up. I'm really worried about the time, so I think I'll stop and come back in a second. There we go. I was able to clear some space off my camera, and now I have an extra room to keep in retort. There we go. I was able to make some room on my camera, so now we don't have to worry about that. And what should we go for? We should go for the new tin. Perhaps take a look at this binder. It's a little dirty. There's a little bit of stuff there, but there's some stuff in there. Yeah, let's go for the tin. So this tin is a little 2-pack mini tin. It has a 2 packs, metallic coin, a Pokemon art card showing art from this mini tin collection. You can collect all 5, and they kind of connect to go into a bigger picture. Personally, Pikachu is a favorite of mine. I like metal Pokemon, so I saw this tin. I was like, yeah, we'll go for this tin. Also, Blissey and Chansey were some of my favorite Pokemons in X and Y, because I had a really good one with Seismic Toss that was bred into it. I ended up breeding a bunch of those and trading them off. It was my bread and butter for X and Y. It was one of my favorite Pokemon. It had Ice Beam, Protect, was it Toxic, Seismic Toss, and there was another one that had a different move, but I can't remember it. It healed itself with Soft Boil was another option, and there was a Lucky Egg / leftovers it was leftovers, that's what it was. It was just a tank with the HP. Most HP in the game, probably. So we're gonna peel off this little wrap. A nice thing about these tins is that they're actually thick enough just to put 60 cards in. I think I might use mine for dice and things, but yeah, these are kind of cool. It'd be nice to keep it in good condition, but it's a very pretty tin, very nice. It reminds me of the Southern Islands that back in the day, they used to have some cards that can connect together. Okay, so we're gonna crack into it. Come on, slowly. Okay, just a lid, set that down. Get ourselves a, who's this Pokemon? It's a Genesect. I love Genesect, actually. That's cool. That's tripping out my camera. I love Genesect, actually. I'm very happy to get that as a coin. That's very cool. We get ourselves a special art card. And like I said, there's a few that would be on the other sides. There's 5 in total. I think Eevee's here, Squirtle, and there's a Bulbasaur, and a Charmander. And yeah, you can see right here, they kind of connect, sorry, off camera. They kind of connect to a bigger picture. There's Pikachu, number 25, most Pokemon. It's a foot and a bit high, about 13 pounds. Whenever Pikachu comes across something new, it likes to blast it with a jolt of electricity. If you come across a blackened berry, it's evidence that this Pokemon mistook it for its intensity. Mistook the intensity of its charge, so it just like decided to just randomly a berry. Okay, and you can collect 5 of them. A little bit of a ding here, but that's kind of neat. I'll put that in my collection. We got ourselves a Burning Shadow pack, and let me guess, evolutions. Evolution. Oh, I'm kind of stuck in there. Oh, Fates Collide. Well, that's a little different. Still, it's an outdated X and Y pack. I'm not even sure if I really want to open it, because to be honest, it's probably worth $5 sealed, and the most expensive card in there is like $3. But this has a chance of a Charizard, so that's definitely cool. Okay, so tell you what, we'll open this one first. See what's inside. Okay. That goes this way. Do not want to see the code. Hold on, I just can't remember the trick for the code card. I think it's free to the front. No, free then 2. Okay, let's see. Hopefully we get something nice like an Alakazam or something. Okay, we start with a Mincino. Okay, neat. See, it fits perfectly in there. Nice little tin. Some Deerlings. I wish they had more arts for alternate arts. A good Carbink with the Safeguard ability. It was a good card. Get ourselves a Fennekin. Neat. Solus. Yeah, one of my Pokemon people who is doing the Psychic Gym has the evolved form of this is their guy. Get an Altaria. Neat. Get ourselves a Bent Spoon. Cool. Where are my Bent Spoons at? Get a Zygarde. I believe that's uncommon. We get ourselves a Whimsicott with the Light Steps attack. Nothing too crazy. And the rare for the pack is... Hey! Yeah! Yes! Yeah, that's sweet! Glaceon was actually one of the more playable evolutions, and I got a full art of it. Oh, that is pretty awesome. I'm so happy about that. I always wanted to get a full art of it, and here it is. So Glaceon had this fun attack called Crystal Ray, and it does 70 damage, and during your opponent's next attack, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from evolved Pokemon. So there's a Jolteon that I have a full art of as well, and it says that, you couldn't be attacked by basic, this one couldn't be attacked by evolution Pokemon. So I had a Mew that had a colorless energy and a double colorless, and it would bounce back and use the attack. So if I saw you had a basic EX, then I would use the Jolteon's attack. If I saw you had an evolved Pokemon, I'd use the Glaceon. I am so happy to get this. Oh, that is nice. That's a day maker. Okay, and we'll leave that one for next. We have these old binders. I decided to take this card out just because I wanted to take a look at how the condition of this collection was. It's not the greatest. As you can see, there's a bunch of kind of like sand in it, really. There's a bunch of gradient holes in it, and it's kind of sad the collection is not in the best condition. Like I said, I think I paid $30 for it, so I told my wife 20, but anyways, he doesn't want me spending too much on cards there. Get ourselves a little Altaria rare and a Staraptor, which is pretty cool because I was just looking at my Diamond and Pearl team, and I used the Staraptor to beat it because it had a really good ability. I'm not too familiar with the Pokemon SP because this was a little bit before. This is when I kind of tuned out of Pokemon when I was a teen. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Set that aside there. Get ourselves these really old looking binders that have a lot of guck on them, not too great. And we'll see if I can't just make this work like this. Okay. Get ourselves a Porygon 2 Holo from the Heart Gold Cell Silver era promo. Get ourselves a Lunatone. Yeah, these sheets are pretty bad there. I'm not sure. Maybe I should take them out. And just a few uncommon Pokemon. Nothing too crazy here. The Igglytuff is kind of neat. That's from a Crystal Guardian set? Or no, that's a nice art. I like that one. It's Fire Red Leaf Green era, I guess. Okay, keep crawling through. Get ourselves a Mantric, but they noticed the corner was damaged on that one. and a Donphan Prime. Now this is actually a playable card, I believe. Let's see, it's not, oh my god, that's so much whitening. Oh, like look at the traditional, oh, that's actually one of his too, I think, but difference in how blue and white that is, oh well, it's still pretty on the front. Donphan, okay, Exoskeleton takes 20 less, and then Earthquake does 60, but does 10 to all your bench Pokemon. Well, that's actually pretty good back in the day for 1 energy low, so that's definitely a hit. Okay, I'll set that down. I really like the Bellsprout art, they're very nice, just boy acting tall with all his vines, cool. Kabuto, one of my old favorites. Spinda, very nice. Keep cracking through. I noticed that there was this alternate art Doug trio here. I'm not sure where this one comes from, but this is a card that exists in this set. Just, I don't remember them having blackened eyes and black noses. I don't know, it looks kind of evil, to be honest. It looks a little demonic. Get ourselves a nice ponytail. I'm pretty sure I have a reverse run that's also hollow, but it's a special, it's shining, it's blue instead. Very neat. Very nice artworks on some of these cards. I love the whole Heart Gold, Soul Silver. That flat looking Poochie, just look how flat he is, just chilling on his back. We got ourselves a fake Bill card, that's kind of funny. Just a little shy and that color is just completely off. Whenever I see fake cards, I just have them destroyed there. Because, I mean, they're not really good to keep in the group. People don't like them. And that very nice Magikarp art, that's very cool. I've seen someone do an extension art of that. It was very well done. Keep cracking through. Oh, this page is just so grimy. You can kind of see the texture difference. Carnivine. You don't see this Pokemon reprinted that often. Nothing too crazy here. Just some old dragon Pokemon when dragons weren't dragon type. They were colorless. Dragon Energy, Dark Energy, yeah. Keep cracking through. Get a Kangaskhan and a Luminous, a Mopi. Oh, there's a few cards there. One second, I'll see if there's something else behind here. Let's take a look. More Kangaskhan's? Oh, there's a few more things hidden back here. Well, nothing too special, but maybe I'll have to double check when I take all this stuff out and see if there's any hidden gems in the bunch. Kangaskhan was also one of my favorite Pokemon X and Y because Mega Kangaskhan had a broken ability. Got ourselves a Latias right here, a nice old promo holo, that's pretty cool. Consider that a hit. I'm gonna just take that out. It's not in bad condition either, it's a little scuffed, but I mean, that's like an 8 maybe. That's good. Get ourselves an Indigo Plateau, this thing looks kind of neat. I love stadium cards, I love gold cards, I didn't actually have one of these, there's a nice Celebi on the art. Each Pokemon legend, both yours and your opponent, gets 30 more HP. Cool. Carnivine in the Pokemon Circulator. It's kind of like an old Lysandre. Your opponent switches his or her active Pokemon with their bench. So they got to choose, but it was still like a gust of wind effect. Pretty decent. Get ourselves an old gold rod. I mean, it's a good rod. Sorry, there is an old rod. I'm just saying it's good and it's old and it's shiny. That's nice. Hey, Crystal Shard. I think that was actually supposed to be a decent card back in the day. Crystal Shard, what does this one say? As long as Crystal Shard is attached to a Pokemon, that Pokemon is now blank, colorless type. Sorry, if that Pokemon attacks, discard this card at the end of the turn. Okay, I'm not sure why you'd want your Pokemon to be colorless, but that's kind of neat, okay. Seeker, back in the day, was also a very useful card. Each player returns one of their Pokemon from play just to their hand. Just as kind of like an AZ, kind of like a Acerola. Just a very useful card back in the day. Seeker. Like the old art. I think that's my fourth one, actually. This is good. There's a Twins, but I also noticed that there was a Twins not a full art, but a Twins reverse holo in the set here, or in this collection. This one's kind of neat. Get ourselves a very damaged, though, but nice reverse holo stamped Trico from Crystal Guardians there. Just a little Play-Doh boy hanging on the side of a mountain, shiny mountain. It's very scuffed up. You can kind of see through the card. It's very damaged. Still pretty. I still like it. Another thing with the Crystal Guardian set is they had these really cool Pokemon called Crystal Pokemon. Whenever energy you put on it, it became that type. And a lot of the Pokemon just happen to have like crystals in the artwork. Or, yeah, like see right there, there's one by the left of him and one by the left of this one. Very cool. I wish I had the Swampert, but I think that was underwater. That was a little bit cooler. Keep going through. We'll get ourselves a Memory Berry up there, but nothing too special. Cool Slowbro. I'm Reap. And some energies, and then my first Pokemon ever was a Totodile. Cool. One more little chunk to this binder. You know, let's crack into that pack. Maybe we'll get some double pack magic here. But that one guy I was really hyped about. Okay, so another thing I'm doing. Oh, careful. Don't want to see that cooker. Another thing I'm doing is doing like an online gym league. If you check out the Discord links in the server, come challenge us. We're eventually going to get some custom, 1 second, off camera. We're going to get some custom gym badges made, I think, at some point, and make a little gym league. It'll be fun. To my local league members, I offered a little challenge where if they beat one of every type, and someone places 1 to 4th in the tournaments, we'll try to work out like a little scorecard, a certificate. Every time they beat a gym, they'll get a sticker. They put a sticker on the card, get all the stickers on the card filled up. Professor Joel will buy you a pack. So just a little fun there, thing to do. Here's also fighting energy, neat. A Potown, that's kind of useful. A weakness policy, I actually run those in my deck right now, but I had my buddy off here as a little good luck charms. But I use the metal frying pan when I can, but otherwise I'll use weakness policy if I know I'm not going against fire or, gotta cells of heat more, cool. A Panpour, a Caterpie, very nice artwork. A Porygon, nice favorite Pokemon of mine. Sock, a very forgettable Pokemon. Oddish, Electivire reverse rare. And the rare for the pack is a Beware. Neat, okay. Maybe I can trade that away to some kid there who doesn't have a Beware. And we'll go back into the other part of this collection. See, I paid 10 for this and 30 for this. There's some cooler stuff in here. We get ourselves a old promo Raikou. I love Raikou. It's one of my very first legendary cards that I got. It has a bunch of dings in it though, unfortunately, but I just love these cards. Also, they had a nice hollow border on these cards back in the day. I really liked the hollow they did. Big nuts, what am I saying? Big nips out of the top there, big cuts, little dents. Whatever. Words. You can't word right, people. Get ourselves a Dragonite reverse rare up there. Nice little Typhlosion, cool. And this was I was a little bit more excited for is... Oh yeah, sorry, we'll just keep going. We got ourselves an Espeon Prime. I actually got myself an Umbreon Prime in a previous collection I purchased. A nice Raikou card, level 42, with a Shattered Hollow to it. This book really doesn't do it. I hope these cards aren't too destroyed. We got ourselves Dialga with some cool attacks, neato. And then one thing I was really hyped for is this Metal Arceus level 100. I'm missing like 4 of the artworks that complete it, and there was 2 of them in this collection, so I'm very happy about that. I think there was 2. Keep going. There's the fire one. Very happy. I was missing that one too. Get ourselves an old Raichu. That's kind of cool from Radiant Dawns, I believe. A Night Marcher card. That's like a $1 card just because Night March is a really broken deck there. It's really turn 1, just discard everything. Turn 2, do 200 damage. Just crazy. Get ourselves a Piloswine. Cool. And an Ivysaur from also, no, that's a, I can't remember that set for the life of me, but regardless, I really like this Ivysaur. Get ourselves a Houndoom, another favorite Pokemon of mine. Yeah, Mega Snubble. Now we get ourselves a damaged Uxies up here. I wish this was in a little bit better condition. Let's see what Uxies do. Well, you can barely see the E in memory. Out. Once during your turn, if the Uxie is damaged by your opponent's attack, even if it's knocked out, you may use this power. The attacking Pokemon can't attack during its opponent's next turn. Huh, that's neat. That's going to be interesting. And Minop, 10 damage. If you have the other guys on the bench, it does 20, and you're now asleep. And the defending Pokemon's not asleep. Well, that's still something. I don't have that card, so that's kind of cool. Keep cracking. Get ourselves a Wartortle, a Pokédraw. Pokédrawer? What is this? Some guy's DeviantArt account? What's this one do? Sorry, I'm fumbling like crazy here. You may play 2 Pokédrawer pluses at the same time. If you do, if you play 1 Pokédrawer plus, you draw a card. If you play 2, search your deck for up to 2 cards and put them into your deck. Oh, I think we had a newer version of something like that. Anyways, that's kind of neat. I don't think I've had this one, so it's neat just to have that as a trainer. Keep going through. We'll see if we have any more hits in this bottle. A nice little Mawile. I love myself Mawile. It's actually in my metal gym team. Because occasionally it can go Mega and the big power it has with its double damage. Yeah, just cool. Little Mawile. Get ourselves a Growlithe. Creepy Drifloon. Going to take some kids by the hand and go crazy and go away. Get ourselves a very fake Metapod with the Stiffen, not Harden. Yeah, that's bad, man. That's a really bad fake. Looks like the borders got cut down. It's so small too. Okay, a little Seviper up there. What do we got here? Just a hollow Jumpluff. I don't remember seeing this one, so that's cool. Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Beautiful artwork in the leaves there. Cool. I didn't have that. I'm actually happy to get that. Energy. Another Destroy Energy. Get a super scoop up, an old version of it. Cool. Just an old artwork. A fake electrical energy. Neat. Now this one I think was useful back in the day. Let's see. Team Galactic's Poketurn. Return one of your Pokemon SP and all cards attached to it to your hand. Yeah, and I think you could reset it for this Crobat. Very damaged, unfortunately, but it's kind of neat. Maybe it'll be a placeholder. Oh yeah, back in the day, a lot of Pokemon had these items they could hold. This one has honey, and I'm pretty sure on the next pages or two, I seen there was a Shinx that had another ability, but oh well, I can't find it. Get ourselves a Twins, but that's up here. I'll pull it down. Let's see what we got. Relatively good condition. I mean, it's definitely damaged a bit, but it's not that bad, and so I'm actually happy to have that as a holo. Get ourselves a Champions Room. I believe this is Cynthia's Champions Room. And what does this one say? The retreat cost of each your SP Pokemon, both yours and opponents, is one less. Okay, cool. Get ourselves a Noctowl and an old Delta Species Lightning Pidgeotto down there. Cool. Very yellow looking. And here's some of the gold for this little collection there. We're on our last page there. Nothing too crazy, but we get ourselves a Palkia and Dalgalia Legend. It's kind of like a tag team. And we also had some other ones here. There happens to be a duplicate. So let's take a look. This is my first time checking this out in a way. Now these cards were kind of sought after. Back in the day, you had these cards called Legend cards, and they were 2-piece cards that you needed both pieces to work. And the way it worked is that you would play 2 at the same time, and it would complete a picture, which just actually looks kind of trippy now that I did this. I never had 2 the same in like this. I think I might have had the bottom of this card. I'm not sure. But regardless, there's a duplicate, like that rarely happens. Mostly the time, people prefer the top half of the cards anyways, because they do have the Pokemon art. It doesn't have the attacks information, but, you know, it's still pretty cool. There's 2 of them here. And they look to be in generally... Wait a second. I thought it was upside down there. They look in good condition. I mean, there's a little bit of whiting, a little bit of scuffing, but that's like maybe an 8 or 10, or it's an 8 or 10. 8 or 9 out of 10 from that. Just pretty cards there. I'm happy to get these. Actually, I'm not sure if I have these. That's definitely a hit. And there's one more that I actually had the bottom for, but now I'm happy to see that I have a top piece for. It is the Entei and Raikou card. This one's just some card. Who cares? Sorry, Bat, whatever. Not Bat, but Krogunk. There you go. I just tossed it again. Very pretty card. It has nice hollows all around the border. This one seems to have a few more kind of pits and little holes in it. It's not that bad, but again, it's definitely not mint. But still, very pretty card. You can't see, unfortunately, Raikou's face down here is cut off, but No, I don't have Raikou. I have the one that's Suicune. Oh. Regardless, I'm going to try collecting all the Heart Gold Soul Silver cards, and these are the ones that are a little harder to find, the Legend pieces. They go for about $7-8, depending on it. This one's not in good condition, so I'd say like it's a $5 card, but still a very nice old artwork. Happy to see that. Well, that's me rambling on for a while. I think I'll offer this code card to you guys as well. Thanks for watching my Northern Pokemon openings. I got a few more, some links in the description. Come join my server there. Well, maybe we can make a little community out there and get some gym leaders going. I will probably need some online gym leaders, so if anybody wants to take up a role, hey, at me there. We'll see something. My Discord tag is Joe, capital J, 0. Same. I can't even do my own thing. It's in the description. Joel1007 hashtag 351 and the J's capital. Anyways, thanks for watching this long video. I'll catch you next time. Professor Joel out. Peace. Let's go, Scissor. We got some mess to clean up here.